not happy. Take a look at this picture, particularly the aeroplane. Now, you know, what do you think? It looks to me like that aeroplane is just hanging in mid-air and not even moving. But look what happens if I put just two lightly drawn lines like that and a couple of, well, C shapes between the lines. You can now clearly see which direction the plane is moving in. And these two lines show the direction, and these little C shapes show the position the plane was in as it was moving along. And it sort of leaves a cartoon trail behind the plane. All right, let's have a look at this little chap here. What's his arm doing? Well, it's obvious, isn't it? He's just thrown the plane. But if I do two direction lines lightly drawn like that, you can see the direction his arm's moving in. And if I put these sort of upside-down C shapes, you can see the position his arm was in when it was moving. Again, it leaves a cartoon trail behind his arm. And, you know, this is a good tip to remember next time you're drawing cartoon characters that are moving. If you want to show which direction they're moving in, draw a cartoon trail behind them with two lightly drawn lines and some letter C's. All right, check this skateboarder out. If I draw two direction lines lightly drawn like that, and then two there, you can see she's now swerving around that corner. And again, I put these little sort of C shapes in there to show the position she was in. All right then, let's draw some cartoon trails in a cartoon. Let me introduce you to Gary the golfer. Gary has just teed off for the first time in the day, and his ball has shot off in that direction. And what about his golf club? Well, if I do two curved direction lines like that, and a couple of C's in there, you can now see that his golf club is swinging round. Gary's ball flies off into the woods. So look at this. If I do the ball going in this direction, and it hits a tree, rebounds in this direction, just put two little C's in there, and then it flies off in this direction, leaving a cartoon trail going through the woods. Now, what do you think's happening here? Well, look at this. If I do two curved direction lines like that, you can see that the ball is bouncing down the stairs. That's another good tip to remember. If you want to do bouncing, do curved direction lines. Now, while Gary is playing golf, this little busy bee is enjoying flying through the falling autumn leaves. And, you know, leaves fall in a sort of haphazard way, so I'm just going to do wiggly direction lines like that. And the bee is dodging the leaves. So again, just do wiggly direction lines. Suddenly, Gary's golf ball flies up and hits the bee smack on the nose. Just do a little explosion there, cartoon explosion, with a thump. Not very nice, is it? And the ball flies off in this direction, and unfortunately, the bee is out of control and flies off in that direction. Now, the bee starts to crash towards the earth, which is downwards. So I do the direction lines there, and the little C's in there. And the bee is spinning as he's going. He's so dazed. And again, if I do just curved spinning lines like that, curved direction lines, it looks like he's spinning. Now, we all know what happens when bees get angry. This one is very angry, and he decides to sting Gary. So he chases him through the woods. And look at this. Gary the golfer is leaving a cartoon trail that just winds around the trees. And there it is. Try it yourself. Next time you want to show what direction your cartoon characters are moving in, draw a trail behind them.